How is everybody? Hello. Can you all hear me? We're trying to get rigged up. Hey Steve, what's cooking? Not too much. Dieting is what's cooking. So nothing is cooking. Not much is cooking. Apart where I'm on a Slimming World diet. It's actually going really well. All right, Dave. You all right, Deb? How you doing? How is everybody? We're trying to get set up here. Can everybody hear me? Trying to get set up. Oh, there you go. We've got audio. Great. Did you hear the music when I was playing it? So we're looking a little bit more professional, I think. Hey Dan, what's up? How are you? Still single? Hey Sandy, how are you? I'm having bacon soaked in tomatoes with fried egg. Cool, you can have that. Oh, well, I can have that actually. Music too. So let's do a test before we get started. We get warmed up, Dave. So I'll play this music, but I want to know if you can actually hear me in the background as well. So I don't know why that's all tethered to my... We've got so many things open here. My ADD is kicking right in. For some reason, it won't allow me to go live on Twitch. And I think that's because I've got it in both browsers. Because I'm actually on Twitch now, and there were people coming in on Twitch as well. We're also live on Facebook. If any of you are on my Facebook and you want to share it, try and get messages out there for people that that actually want deceased loved ones channeling. So just give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to post the... post this for you. There we go. So, did it do it? I don't think it did it. Did it? Or is there a delay? I don't know what's going on. I should have posted something and it should have come up in the chat. But it didn't. A link. Got some new gadgets. Yes. I have got some new gadgets. So for some reason, the link didn't show up. I don't know why my own link didn't show up. Oh, I don't know. We'll sort it out next time. Oh, this multimedia stuff is very difficult. So, let's wait for a few more people to get in.
Emergency Exit is a two-act play by Manlio Santanelli, written originally in Italian as Uffited.
Alexa, so, no. Stop.
Sorry, I don't know.
Alexa, stop. So there could be someone from Italian in here. Italian. I'm hearing Italy. Italy or Sicily, because literally that thing over there just told me, but I don't want to say its name. So from Italy. Mamma mia, someone's mother from Italy. I'm their mum. Is anybody here from Italy? Right, Spain or Italy, Sicily, Greece, and they've lost their mum. And we have the wrong pen. Oh, come on, Dave. Here we go. So we've got a mother. Thank you so much. Amy Dozer has become a member. Thank you for becoming a member. From Italy. So we've got somebody's mother from Italy here. Any other spirits that want to come forward in order to give messages, please? See, I keep always picking up car accident. Who's with cars? Jimmy? Jim? John? 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 So there's a message here for John. Car. Jimmy Car. Car. Is there anybody out there for John? So what have we got? Hey, Susie, you all right? We're not doing readings at the moment, Takadia, but if you do, you need to join below. Need to join below, the join button. I did post it, but for some reason it's not showing up. It's always such a struggle to get going on here. Where's the chat window? Thank you, Amy. Open. Thank you. Is that not showing up? There you go. So there's the join button. So my grandmother Jane. So I was picking up John. Jane. Grandmother Jane. Grandmother Jane. Just because, thank you. Just because. Not alone. Don't forget it. It's just a simple phase I'm going through. So Jane, is there a spirit here that wants to give a message, Jane, to Jennifer? Calling upon the spirit for Jane. What's her in Janice? Janice Joplin. Something to do with around the car energy. Jane. Any spirits? Jane. Plane. I don't know why I'm picking up something around a plane accident. A plane. I was on a plane. Plane. They're not coming through today. Something to do with around a plane. I'm going to go with this one, whoever this is. And I was trying to get over to see you, but I couldn't. Because there was distance between us and I needed to get over there on a plane. So whichever it is where someone lost someone, they couldn't get over there because they couldn't get a flight. And the person died without being able to see the person. Plane. But they're saying, don't worry about a thing. Plane. Is this relating to anybody that they were trying to get to see a deceased loved one, but I couldn't get to see you because there was distance between us and I needed to get a flight over and I couldn't. Plane. Journey. Or Jenny or Journey or John. Got a feeling this is going to be a difficult one. So I've got a spirit here at the moment that is saying, so you guys know by now if you're watching that sometimes I pick up on spirits and I have to go with the story that's here. Can't always have to wait for names to come through. But there's a spirit here saying that there was distance between being able to get over and see this person, and it could have been during COVID times, and I couldn't get over there to see you, and you passed away before I got there. Or I passed away before I got there. I didn't get to see her, yes. So that could be the Jane. I don't know if it was a plane, because I keep picking up on, like, Jimmy Carr. But whichever way around it is, she's saying that this could have been around COVID time, and I never got to see you before you went. I never got to see you. But you're not alone. Okay, I was on my own. I was on my own. I was on my own. So was this woman, Jane, on her own when she died and people were trying to get over there to see her, but they couldn't? I was on my own. I was home alone. Home alone. So I'm definitely picking up on a deceased loved one here that was on their own. They were home alone, and family members couldn't get to her before it was too late, before the person had actually passed. But she's saying that it's okay. Don't worry. She was in Michigan and I was in Florida. Okay, so what she's saying is don't worry. But there was, okay, she's saying that everybody was worried. I can remember everybody being worried, sick, but I was sick. I was ill. So I was sick and I was ill, and everybody was panicking and worrying. I think it's kind of a memory that she can remember. See, a lot of spirits, they always remember their last encounter. Yeah. So, encounters of the third kind. Was she a Piscean? Was she into like science fiction? Science fiction. Or I'm seeing like a black and white movie of the old encounters of the third kind with oh god, the old actor now. The original. She was at home, yeah. I'm here. Well, I'm picking up Macaulay Culkin Home Alone, but home, and she keeps getting me to look at, for some reason, getting me to look at like Encounters of the Third Kind. I really wish it's not Tom Cruise; it's the old one. Alexa, who starred in Encounters of the Third Kind?
From releasedetails.com. Close Encounters of the Third Kind is a science fiction movie directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Richard Dreyfuss, Francois Truffaut, Terry Garr, Melinda Dillon, and Bob Balaban. Did that answer your question?
Yes. I don't know why, how that plays relevance. She was a Virgo. I don't know. It's kind of like old black and white movies. Similar to the Encounters of the Third Kind, like Aliens or something. Yeah. But yeah, she can remember being at home alone. I don't know why she keeps trying to show me a television with black and white screen. In the olden days, black and white television, like old films. Old school. Very old school, old films. She a teacher or film directing or something here. Could be a new person. I'm hearing I was a film director. Oh, film director. I don't know if that's the same spirit, but there's a film director here. Yeah, so she's saying don't worry. Hi Claire, you all right? Hey, there we go. We've got someone that's posting the things. Not sure about the movies. It might be a new spirit there, Jennifer. But yeah, I'm definitely picking up the energy of her remembering that everybody was panicking, trying to get over or something like that. And I was on my own. Home alone. I was at home. Yeah, there's no exact messages of anything. She's just kind of like trying to figure out what was going on. I felt lost. Lost in the dark. Yeah, it could be Virgo. I think you've said Virgo. Dark. Dark. Johnny Darko. There's a film director here for some reason. A film director keeps getting me to look at films. Johnny Darko. Johnny Depp. Johnny Darko. Encounters of the Third Kind. I think I've sussed it. Hang on. Okay, I ain't sure what link is talking about on the Joy membership as I remember, so I took me the member. Hey, there we go. Okay, so my mum had COVID in November that past year, close encounters. Thanksgiving, she passed in March this year. After my birthday, March 2nd, was a nursing home, passed away. She had a hard time breathing in ambulance. So it could be the same energy there, like message get, like when I pick up on so many at once, they all get the same energy, the same. Because I did hear at the beginning, I think it was where I said COVID, during COVID. And it was during COVID that this happened. So I don't know if that person, Jennifer, if you lost Jane during COVID. If you didn't, then that's another spirit here that is saying about that I died during COVID. Boxed. You were packing boxes. Something to do with stacking shelves or packing? Packing boxes. My mum was a tourist. She really liked old black and white Western television shows. There you go. So that's that. Someone, because it might not have been an actual film director, but I think I did say, I wonder if you've been here, Sandy, all this time since the beginning, where I said that there's something to do with black and white movies. Because I can see the original, like Encounters of the Third Kind, and in my head, they're kind of showing me like an old screen television with like two aerials coming up the top of it that's on the top of a television, and tweaking it around and then watching like old westerns or old movies. Yeah. Because I don't know why I keep picking up Encounters of the Third Kind, Johnny Depp, which is also an actor, Johnny Darko, which is also a film. And then I've wrote here film director Home Alone, watching films, School of Rock, Jack Black, School of Rock. Also, I can remember going along the seaside buying sticks of rock. Like Worthy's Original or like Pieces of Rock. I hope you get that in America. I really don't know if you do. Long sticks of sweet stuff, and you chop it up, or you can have it in a long stick, and it's rock. We call it rock. But they can remember like old sweets, like Worthy's original films, like not the new ones, but original films. Like very old school type sort of person. Sticks of Rock, Worthy's original. Everything that I had to be original. So quite posh clothes had to be original. My mum was a tourist. She really liked old black and white Western television shows, and I've had that one. No, it was a long time ago, 25 years. Okay, so that's a new message then. There, because this person here was into like, I mean, 25 years ago, I don't know what it's like channeling a person from 25 years ago. But I'm definitely hearing like old black and white movies, old black and white car. Black and white car. Again, it's like looking at films that were black and white. Black and white. Everything that I see was black and white. Might be a dog. Dog seeing black and white. Everything that I could see was in black and white. Sounds like my mum, Sherry. She passed 75 in March. She used the older antennas on our TV growing up. We called rabbit ears. Yeah, those ones that went up like that, and you would move them around. Yeah, it's a memory of hers. Like, it's a very precious memory that she's got, that she's kind of like, I don't know if she's reliving that time out in her life where a spirit replays out they go to heaven, maybe. Okay, they go to heaven and they relive their memories, right? And it feels, yeah, okay, so I'm going cold now. So it's kind of like she's like in heaven, right? And one of the sequences that she replays out in her mind is old television shows, and like sitting down and watching and moving it's just like it was like a really important time of her life that she classes as like a really good memory, is watching these films in black and white. Here, I think that could be it, because I went cold when I do that, and normally that's a sign. Like when a spirit goes to heaven, they replay out like their best parts of their life. It's like a rerun of their life. Something about track and field now I'm picking up. Track and field. Someone that's like a marathon runner. Track and field. Or someone from Sheffield. Track and field. So I've either got the same one. You got the chills, yeah. Old films plus weather, or weather's original. I not long joined, so I don't know what else. So I said posting links. Yeah, so we've got messages there. Like, she's replaying out that really important part of our life. As a spirit. But I don't know if she did like marathon runs or track and field. Like running or track and field, like shot put. Shot. There's another spirit here from before. Shot. Sorry, my friend, but we've had your messages before. A runner. I was into drugs and I was running. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be for someone that ends up joining later and watching this later, but there was someone that was running, Dex's Midnight Runners, and they were punting. There, y'all know what I mean. How do you explain this to Americans? Okay, during family time, it really made her happy. Loved spending time with family. Yeah, there you go. So that's what she's remembering. That is one of her go-tos. That's like one of her sequences of heaven. She's replaying out those old black and white movies, sitting down, okay, eating sweets or something. No? Yes? Do you want one or not? Would you like one or not? Pisces? Not? Would you like one or not? Do you want one or not? Yes or no? Libra? I don't know. Pass them around. Okay, what we got going on here now? Pass a parcel. Marsha. Pass the ketchup. What? Pass the ketchup. Pass the parcel. Birthday party. Musical chairs. Something to have a very special birthday party. Pass the parcel. But then I've also got another. You're going to have to queue up. Drug dealing and running. So here in the UK, if someone is a runner, that means that there's a main guy that sells product. They employ runners to go and pick up the product and then run it around to different places, stand on the corner, go to different houses, and they're classed as runners. Okay. Something to do with speed. So there's an addict here that got caught and got gunned down while on the corner. I got shot when I was on the corner. I got gunned down because I was running for my life. Forest. Cockfrost. Okay. No, sorry. But I tried giving her a message before and she told me to fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, nobody go over there and give a message there. But there's a guy here. I got gunned down. Sorry, mate, but I tried giving her a message before, and she obviously didn't listen to what Steve said. Yeah, so anyway, I've got an energy here for anybody that may or may not find this video. Drug dealing, running. I was running for my life. I was standing on the corner, and all of a sudden, I got shot down. And then I think I came out with another word that related to cockfrost. So there's an energy there. Marshall. I did say Marshall. Marsha. That was on another spirit that was coming through. Because I said partial, Marshall, Marsha, pass the parcel. But it's like Marsha. Or Marshall. Why is Marsha? Thought you said Marshall. Not sure though. I know what one. He is my mum's sister, stepson. So that could be the same person that's with your mum there, Sandy. Because I did pick up Marshall. Because I'm also hearing like a birthday party and pass the parcel, but then I keep going to Marshall. Marshall Mathers, M&M. So M, yeah, Marshall. Or Marsha. Marshall. Marshalls. Yeah, so there's a Marshall here. Prick willow. Why am I hearing that? Prick willow. Willow trees. Wisp in the willow. I used to read you stories. Wisp in the willow. Charlotte's Web. Roald Dahl. What did I say? Reading. Story time. This person a novelist here, or used to read books, quite a lot of books like novels, or Nigel. Everybody still alive out there? Marshall Mathers on the earth plane of God knows he's to remain there or else. Yes, I threaten God. What does that mean? So I've got someone here that used to read stories of like Charlotte's Web, James and the Giant Peach, Roald Dahl. Is it Ronald or Roll? Roll. Reading stories. I used to write books. I used to write books. She used to read me stories. Oh, there you go, Jennifer. So it could be that that person's still around, which was Jane. They come through in pieces. So you've got to keep listening and keep your ears open there for messages that might come through very weird and sporadic. But I used to read a lot of books. Reading story time. I used to write books, or I used to write paperback writer. So this was during the time when the Beatles were here. The Beatles. Paperback. John. Oh, what, Marshall Mathers, the actual rapper. Anybody else that we've got? My brothers are Ronald and Donald. Okay. Donald is the eldest. They're my dad's boys from the first marriage. Are they still alive? Because I was struggling to say Ronald. Ronald. Sounds like Ronald. Sometimes they can be very faint. I was hearing the name Faith. Rolled. Any other spirits that want to come through? Anybody else that wants to give messages to people that are watching on YouTube? Anybody? It's very silent. Lay a whisper on the ground. Roxy? Roxy. Is Roxy there? Ronald, but he wasn't a writer. Okay, so there was a Ronald there. Ronald or Ronald? Ronald. Are you there, Ronald? So I'm also hearing Roxy and Rock's set. Ronald. Ronald McDonald's. Ronald McDonald's. So there's two here, that other person. Or Ronald McDonald's. Donald. Well, I can wait to see if they come through. Adam, if you want to come through also. Ronald. Are you there, Ronald? Are you there, Sydney? Australia. Are you there, Sydney, Australia? Did this Ronald live in Australia? Okay, so there you go. Ran into an art gallery, took off running from police. So yeah, there was someone there, got gunned down. Gallery, that might be a book gallery or something like that. But I picked up gunned down. I was running, got gunned down on the corner. So that person's here. So Ronald, Australia. Was this person in Sydney, Australia? Was there in Cindy? Oh, what? Austria. Something to do with an Austria or ostrich? Ostrich. Ostracized. What does ostracized mean? Alexa, what does ostracized mean?
Ostracized is a form of the verb ostracize, which is usually defined as to exclude, by general consent, from society, friendship, conversation, privileges, etc.
Okay, so this
For
person
more, ask me to give you more definitions for ostracize.
Was a bit of a loner. Alexa, stop. Was a bit of a loner. But for some reason, I'm picking up like got kicked out of a country or something like that. So there was Sydney, Australia, and I was ostracised. I was left on my own. Virgo. My auntie Caroline worked on an ostrich farm. Oh, there you go, ostrich. So all of your, Sandy, all of your relatives here, they must all be in one place. Fish, Pisces, yeah. If I say place, you say cod, haddock, fish. Ostrich. Ostrich. Yeah. So all of your family members, they're all in one place. Fish. Ostrich. Bridge Street. Live down Bridge Street. Briggs. Holly. I don't think too much is happening. I think Sandy's had the best output really, because they're kind of all in one place there. Fish. They're all in one place. Ostrich. Bookshop. Gun down. Gun 3 governs. The governor of the state. Something to do with a court case with the governor of the state. Thank you, Michelle. Donaldson. Oh, okay, so hold on a minute. We picked up someone called Donald or Donaldson. Ronald McDonald's or Donald's. So, Sandy, you've got ostracized, ostrich, again, like other members that are all like together. They're all in one little place. Yeah. I don't know why I'm drawing that. What is that? Did someone have a big boot? Like there's something wrong with their legs. You're welcome. Thank you, Michelle. Let me show you what I'm seeing here. Yeah. There's a big boot. A boot, like a square toe or square foot. Like they could have had diabetes or something, and they used to wear like a big boot. Robbie. Oh, this is Robbie. This is someone I know. Yeah. But they used to wear like a really big boot, and they had like swollen legs. They could have had diabetes. And they used to have to wear a big boot. A boot, this house. Someone could be Scotland, from Scotland. Big family gathering. Yeah, they're all in one place there. There's something about this boot. Boot. Carol had a leg brace. She was polio. Okay. So that could be it. Like, for some reason, like, it's getting me to look at the shoe, but the leg being, like, really big here. And it had to have, like, these specially made shoes or boots that were, like, here. Yeah. It's like a vision in my head that's getting me to look at how large the leg was here. Her right leg. Okay. Yeah, I suppose if I was turning it here, it would be. No, don't matter. But yeah, leg. Swollen leg. So any other messages that we've got from anybody else? Drawing board. Why am I hearing a drawing board? I used to draw when I was bored. Boarding a plane. Someone used to draw quite a lot, or was an artist, or sort of like painting or drawing, but mainly drawing. Well, they're telling me to draw. Someone here is saying that you should really keep up with your drawing. Okay, they're also saying that it's in your chest of drawers. You've lost something, and it's in your chest of drawers. Yeah, something about drawing here. The drawing when I was boring. It was very boring, so I used to draw all the time. Very boring. Very dull, very boring. It was black. This person, I don't like putting people in brackets of colour, but they wasn't white. I'm black. I don't know why you keep saying that I'm black. I am back, Dana. Dinah. Anybody's got D in their name. Something also to do with like spirograph. Giraffe. Long neck. Ooh. There's something here about a tornado. Did someone actually die in like a tornado? Like when there was like a really big something was going on, like say in America, and there was a tornado alert, like a silent alarm, and I died in like one of these really big, like when there was a lot of water. What is that? Tornado. So I don't know. I've got a spirit here at the moment that died in like one of these. What do they call that in America? Like Angelo or I don't know what they call it, but a weather warning. Weather warning, like it's very odd because I keep wanting to listen to the pen going. Around Hurricane Sandy. There you go, hurricane. Those hurricanes. Like, I don't know if you can hear this, but it keeps getting me to listen. Like when the pen's going whooshing, like a lot of wind and a lot of rain and a lot of like just comes crashing in like. So let's do a little bit of tarot then. So Mark, you want to know about your finances? Let's see, Mark. Tell me about Mark's finances, please. Mark's finances. Mark's finances. No, it's kind of like controlled by the government here. So when it comes to finances, it's Nancy Drew, Andrew. I don't know. I think I'm still channeling deceased loved ones here. When it comes to finances, like, you know, can only improve if you do more work. Like if you work for someone, you have to do more hours. Are you like entrepreneurial? Do you have like your own business, Mark? Because this means controlled by the government here. So it's not showing me anything about an improvement in finances. No. No, the only financial energy that you have here is a house. The actual house. Yeah, so I can't really see. I can't channel someone that's alive. No. So, Mark, when it comes to your finances, I'm not seeing any improvements really. The only financial energy here is the Four of Wands. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. Living at home. This is your mum energy here, I think, that came out in your last reading. What's the Wheel of Fortune here to do with Mark's finances? It's still not showing me any money. There's like no money here at all. So basically, normally when that happens in a reading with a question about, can you tell me about finances, and there isn't any cards that represent it, it means I can't really see any improvement there. Sorry, Mark. Let's see. Lonnie's? Is it Lonnie's? Cardwell. Lonnie's Cardwell. Sorry, Lonnie's. Oh dear. Well, finances are there if you, like I said, man. It's in order to like have a lot of money, you've got to have your own company. You've got to have your own business, and it's got to be like thriving. Finances are only going to come if you work for a company and you have extra hours. You ask to do the extra day or two. You work on your time, your days off. That's going to bring in more finances. But unless you have like an idea that brings in money, okay, that you do on your spare time to build up a business, finances are always going to be the same, right? So, Lonnie, are you like, what do you do for a living? Four of Wands. Yeah, so there's a dream home here. Dream home. To start my own business. See, Lonnie's Cardwell. Your love life's very awkward. You're in a metaphysical connection, I believe. Thank you for... I can only really do that. We're going on to the readings now, Janine. Like, if a person comes through, they do. So what have we got now? Metaphysical connection. I'm feeling love is not really there here. There's a dream of it, but nothing really happening. Lonnie's. Let's go on Lonnie's. What I'm going to do, guys, I think I'm going to like end the stream and then I'll do another one, which is to do with tarot, because this one's labelled as like deceased loved ones. There's a dream home there that's being worked towards, Lonnie's, but yeah, we'll have to do that another time, because I'm getting people now asking different questions to different loved ones. So, just very quickly, is there any other spirits that are around that want to give any messages here, specifically? Because the only people that are really coming through at the moment is for Sandy, which is her whole family. She was French. Can you please try and channel my great-great-grandmother? What was her name, Janine? I need names to call upon. I'll have to do another stream now to do with like tarot. We're just going to have to stick on task because it's driving my ADD crazy now. Her name was what? Lower? I can't pronounce that. Low-I. Well, if she's from French, there's no way I'm going to be able to understand someone that's from France. Low-I. Is there any other spirits there? Lowy. Oui. Bonjour. Hello. Any other spirits? I want to come through, please. Any other spirits? Because I'm getting extremely hot now. Lowy. Okay, so for some reason, I don't know why I'm picking up a dart player, Taurus. Bullseye. Dart for tunnel. Dart player. Dart player. Dartmouth. Be Taurus. Any other messages? You want to give any messages? Oh, it's not happening. Okay, so I'm not getting any messages really of anybody that's coming through. Anybody that wants to come through. Something about the Channel Tunnel here. Channel Tunnel. It's like London. Oh, that'd be France then. The Channel Tunnel to France. Yeah, you go through the Channel Tunnel to get to France. Okay, so the person from France is here. I used to travel on the Channel Tunnel. Have you got any messages then? No. I used to just travel a lot. I was always traveling. And it was the Channel Tunnel of like London, but that is also like France, because that's how you get to France, is to go through the Channel Tunnel. You go to London and then you go through the Channel Tunnel, then you get to France. So that must be that person there. Okay, so now I'm also hearing Thelma and Louise for some reason, like driving a car. Two women in a car. In a same-sex relationship? Sorry, guys, I'm really sweating at the moment. It's I got all my curtains open, the windows closed, all the lights out, and then I've got like 30,000 lights all pointing at my table. And I've been sitting here for like an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, so the French person is there. I used to travel quite a lot through the Channel Tunnel, like London, France. Channel Tunnel. But they're not really saying anything. There's a weak. Okay, I'm also hearing weak as I am, no tears for you, which is skin. Skinhead. Someone had very short hair. Lost in time, I count the words. 'Cause I wanted you, weak as I am, no tears for you. Yeah, they're not actually giving any specific messages there, Janine. So Zelma. I have literally got no one else coming through. TJ liked to shave his head bald and we used to travel. So majority of the people here are for you, Sandy. They're for you. Because I forget what the band's called now, but she is called Skin. She got a skin head. Weak as I am. Cancer. I died of cancer, or someone here. Or I had my head shaved. Head shaved. Ask her where. Janine, it doesn't work like that. Where can Janine look for her family history? In the library. Look in the library, Janine. Archives of the library. There we go. So we've got someone that had cancer and head shaved. I had bald head because I had cancer. Uh, do, do, do. Why can I not do that? Yeah, so for some reason I've got someone that lost their hair here. But I'm going to have to stop the stream because I'm getting really frustrated because I'm really hot. But yeah, head shaved. I've died of cancer, head shaved. And she had shaved head. Yeah. I love you. It's the first word that I heard. I-L-O-V-U. Jim Carrey. I love you. I died of cancer. I had my head shaved. But I love you in big capital letters. I love you. Thanks, Divine Feminine. Okay, so too many people asking too many now. So, yeah, there's someone that died of cancer. They had their head shaved. And their message is, I love you there. Okay. It's very happy-go-lucky, like, I love you. Okay, saying we love you. There's a few people there of family members that are all together and that we love you. We love you. So the person that died from cancer is saying, I love you. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to call that it for this evening because I've got a couple of 3 readings coming out and I've also got to cook my tea. And it's also, what is the day today? I think it's Sunday, is it? Sunday, wow. So thanks very much, guys. Really do appreciate it. There was a few more there for you that came through, especially for Sandy. There was 3 or 4 messages there from members. The cancer ones there. The other ones were a little bit faint. But